Hello everyone, this is Afran Banu. Today I am going to present you a topic on electronic email. Electronic email or mail is information. It is stored on a computer that is exchanged between two users over telecommunications. It may contain textiles, images and other attachments sent through a network to a specified individual groups. It is used along with the web. It allows you to send and receive messages from anyone with an email addresses. It uses multiple protocols within Transport Control Protocol or Internet protocols. For example, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol is used to send messages, while the Post Office Protocol are used to retrieve messages from a mail server. Email supports HTML, which allows emails to be formatted the same way as websites. HTML email messages can include images, links, and cascading style sheet layouts. So basically, email is a group of data packets that travel in the form of information between two user networks. And also information contains images, text and also attachments which can be sent either to individual users or a group of users using Transport Control Protocol or Internet Protocol. Next topic, architecture and services. They normally consist of two subsystems: the user agents, which allow people to send and read email, and the message transfer agents, which move the messages from source to the destination. The user agents are local programs that provide a command-based, menu-based or graphical method for interacting with the email. So basically, architecture email has two subsystems. One is user agent and other is message transfer agent. Let's take a look at user agent. The user agents are the local programs which allows people to read and send information in the form of email. And coming to the next one, which is message transfer agent. A message transfer agent has the ability of moving the messages from source to destination. Typically, email system supports 5 basic functions. Let us take a look at them. Composition refers to the process of creating messages and answers. For example, when answering a message, the email system can extract the originator's address from the incoming email and automatically insert it into the proper place in the reply. It means when we are replying back to the sender emails, it extracts the originator address from the email receiver and it will automatically place it in the reply section. Next, transfer. It refers to moving messages from the originator to the recipient. The email system should do this automatically without bothering the users. It means it is just a simple transfer of messages between sender and receiver automatically. Next, reporting. It has to do while telling the originator what happened to the messages. Was it delivered? Was it rejected? Was it lost? It means it informs the sender about the status of the messages to the receiver. Next, displaying. Incoming messages. Incoming messages is needed so people can read their email. Sometimes conversation is required or a special where must be invoked. It means receiver gets to read the messages on his own systems. Disposition. It is the final step and concerns what the recipient does with the message after receiving it. It should also be possible to retrieve and reread saved messages, forward them or process them in other ways. It means it is a stage where receiver takes action on the email received. Next topic, the user agent. Email system has two basic parts, the user agent and the message transfer agent. A user agent is normally a program that accepts a variety of commands for composing, receiving and replying to messages. Some user agents have a fancy menu or icon driven interface. It means user agent subsistence is a normally set of instructions that accepts, which allows email composing, email receiving, and also replying to the messages. In this user agent, sending email. To send an email message, a user must provide the message, the destination address, and possibly some other parameters. Most email systems supports mailing list so that user can send the same messages to a list of people with a single command. It means each system has its own internet protocol addresses, and then they communicate through IP addresses, and user must provide the message, the destination address, and also few more required parameters. Next, reading email. Typically, when a user agent is started up, it looks at the user mailbox for incoming email before displaying anything on the screen. Then it may announce the number of messages in the mailbox or display a one-line summary of each one. Means before an user starts to read these emails, the user agent starts up automatically, and then it looks up for all the incoming emails before displaying the content on the screen. Next topic, message transfer. Message transfer system is concerned with relaying messages from the originator to the recipient. SMPT means the Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. Email is delivered by having the source machine establish a transport control protocol connection to a port of the destination machine. If a message cannot be delivered, an error report containing the first part of the undeliverable message is written to the sender. What it means? To deliver an email, the source machine must establish a transport control protocol connection to the port of the destination address machine. Suppose, in any cases, if a message cannot be delivered to the receiver machine due to any error, then the sender will see undeliverable messages on the screen. Next topic, final delivery. In this diagram, it gives overall idea about this diagram. First box is sending host, from where email is sent. In between we have connection like SMPT, permanent connection, internet, message transfer agent, mailbox, receiving host, user agent. And in next diagram, sending host, SMPT, simple mail transfer protocol, internet, mail transfer agent, mailbox, ISPS machine, POP, post office protocol server, dial-up connection, user agent, users PC. In this, we have assumed that all users work on machines that are capable of sending and receiving email. As we saw, email is delivered by having the sender establish a TCP connection to the receiver and then ship the email over it. Finally, we can by saying that email is delivered between two systems connected to a network by having the sender establishing a connection to a receiver through transport control protocol. Thank you.